When it comes to balancing kind of that analytical side and that artistic side, I really work in a system. So I look at, someone's skin type, their coloring, and I go, okay, X, Y, Z. And really, and that's how I teach my courses here at the Academy, is I teach you kind of my system for makeup artistry. And once you learn that and you kind of learn the classical, makeup artistry skill set, really bringing that all together, and then once you learn the rules, you kind of break them. My name is Holli Christensen. I own Kensington Makeup Artists and Academy here in Scottsdale Fashion Square Mall. Gosh, I've been doing hair and makeup for my friends since high school. I always had a knack for it. I would do my friends' makeup for prom, beautiful updos. I really, didn't have any formal training at that point. A lot of times in my industry, as a makeup artist, you're expected to learn hairstyling. So we learned updos, blowouts, anything that we would possibly need when out on set or working with bridal clients. I actually opened up a blow dry bar. And quite frankly, it was a huge risk. So I wasn't able to work in my own business because I'm not a licensed cosmetologist. Under Arizona law, you don't need a license to be a makeup artist or even braid hair, but you did have to be a licensed cosmetologist in order to wash, dry, style someone's hair, and that requires you to take over 1,000 hours of classes that could run you upwards of $20,000. And you have to learn things like cutting and dyeing hair, which you won't even use if you're not interested in those things. So even someone like me with years of experience couldn't even blow out hair without a license. And because of the nature of the business, blow drying and styling hair, that all fell under the cosmetology board. And not being licensed, I'm not able to work on customers in that facility in my own salon. And that was really frustrating. And I think it just really wore on me to the point where once my lease was up, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to go do something where I know that I can.
I've been kind of stuck in the corporate America world for so long, and I was just miserable. I was just like scrolling through online, and I think I saw something about a beauty academy, and I was like, why am I not doing makeup? It's been such a big part of my life for so long that it just made sense. I wouldn't have gone to cosmetology school. That was the thing, is it just was not in my budget. There's no way I could have put myself and my family through that financial strain. I didn't know too much about the regulations until I came to Kensington and started talking, as opposed to some of the other places that I went to was just like, so it's gonna be this much, do you wanna sign up for financial aid?
And then they go through cosmetology and halfway they're like, this sucks. And so they've made this massive investment and they realize they don't even want anything to do with it.
They were so worried about what I was gonna give them and less worried about what they were gonna give me.
As an educator, I really wanted to offer hairstyling in support of the makeup artistry that we were teaching. But I couldn't really do that in good faith, knowing that there were a lot of gray areas. So I really wanted to clear up that gray area so people like myself that are working in this industry and people who are inspired to work in this industry can move forward and actually do that without the red tape. I worked with the Goldwater Institute to change Arizona's laws so that expensive cosmetology licenses are no longer required to style hair. Working to push this bill through has taken us about 3 years of start to finish discussions and then getting everybody downtown to speak at committee hearings. And it was really an amazing opportunity to be able to see my students get so excited and realize that their voice is being heard and that they're making a difference for this industry.
Now with this bill passing, so many windows and doors have opened up for me to be able to get out there and be creative and start working in all these industries that I'd like to, in fashion, in photo shoots. As soon as I can start styling hair, I'm gonna get booked all the time.
I think there's a lot of opportunity here for people. And ultimately for me, it's like working without fear or any restrictions that you can work here, but you can't work here. And it just clears out any red tape, and it's really exciting. I think what's really neat about my industry is that there isn't really like a normal day-to-day. You can work as much or not as much as you want, and you can really create your own lifestyle around this industry. I mean, I could take over the world one blow dryer at a time, but today we're just gonna focus on what we can do here in Arizona and really help my makeup artists and anyone aspiring to get into the industry. My name is Holli Christensen, and I am now legally able to do my profession.